Hi, I'm the host for today, and we're gonna introduce our guest, Keith and Simon, and our reporter, Valentino. So today, we're gonna introduce a topic of the cost of living in multiple countries around the world is increasing. First, let's welcome our guest, Keith, to talk about the price of transporting goods containing crisis.
Hi, thank you so much, David. So I'm here to talk about the container crisis. So during the coronavirus pandemic, the term supply chain crisis was frequently used since COVID-19 caused severe global economic damage. It is why grocery shelves were empty and the longer delivery times for items to companies and customers were normal. The pandemic has exposed weaknesses in the global shipping sector, which is still constrained by a lack of jobs and people there, a lack of containers in Asia, and a lack of space at important ports in US and Europe. Approximately 90% of global trade is transported by ships, the cargo ships. So when the pandemic happened, there were restrictions on people's activities. This caused dramatic changes in consumption patterns, when several countries went into lockdown. Certain products, many of which are produced in China and other Asian manufacturing centers, such as home equipment and electronics, saw a spike in demand. Raw resources, including medical supplies, masks, and PPEs, were also urgently needed to combat the virus. The global pandemic pushed almost every business to change, including airlines, which switched from passenger planes to freight, as borders closed for foreign visitors. Now I will pass it on to my host, David. Thank you for listening.
Right now, I'm gonna pass the thing to Simon, who's gonna introduce the disruption to export of wheat from Ukraine.
Thank you, David. As said, Ukraine was one of the world's main wheat exporters, contributing to 10% of the global wheat export. They stopped exporting wheat on the 21st of February this year when Russia started the invasion. According to BBC News, 20 million tons of the wheat were stuck in Ukraine from February to late July. Most of the Ukrainian wheat went to Africa. 5 of the top 10 importers of Ukrainian wheat and goods were African countries. The war caused a huge shortage of food supply in the continent, causing a 40% rise in food prices at the peak of war in Africa, according to the African Development Bank. This is now getting better as on the 1st of August, Russia lifted a naval blockade around the small area in the Black Sea, which allows Ukraine to slowly start to export all of its wheat. The Ukrainian government predicted that 3 to 4 million tons of wheat will be shipped in October this year.
Thank you, Simon. So right now, let's welcome our reporter, Valentino, the big guy, introduce increasing cost of gas in Europe affecting price of production. Let's welcome him.
Hello guys. According to research, millions of individuals in Europe are now devoting a record percentage of their home to energy costs, as well as rising wholesale gas and electricity prices. In the last 12 months, the benchmark gas price in Europe has increased by 550%. British customers' yearly energy costs will increase by 80% starting in October. According to the regulator of GEM, bringing the average home bill to £3,549, which is an average of $4,188. This will have a very huge impact on all societies and communities in Europe and will end up leaving them with a worse economy overall. So what are the reasons for this? How does the concept of supply and demand and economics link to this? So because it aids in understanding and forecasting market situation, the law of supply and demand is crucial for investors, business owners, and economists. According to experts at Virtual Simulation organized by the MIT Center for Transportation and Logistics, the Russia-Ukraine conflict is having a disproportionately large impact on the world supply chain, obstructing the movement of goods driving sharp price increases and product shortages, and resulting in catastrophic food shortages worldwide, leading to a worse economic overall and making Europe countries poorer by the day.
So to conclude, there are many reasons that are explained about to cause this situation right now, but the serious COVID situation is affecting the global economy and supply chain from different angles for sure, and which already caused a lot of different loss of different industries. So we're done. Thank you for listening.